This video is for the side-lying topside crunch with the eventual addition of a hip shift. So to get this exercise set up, I'm going to lay on my side with my feet flat on the wall. First step is I want to try to push my knees forward and my hips back so that I get a gentle curve in my low back. So I'm trying to dig my heels back towards my butt. I'm trying to push my knees forward through the camera lens and round my back. So like if I had a poison needle coming at my stomach, I'm trying to curl away from that poison needle coming at me. So in this position, I'm gonna knees forward, heels and hips back. Once I'm curled up front to back, what I'm gonna do is try to cinch up the right side of my abdomen. So I'm going to hike my right hip up towards my ear so you can see the stripes on my shorts move up towards my ear. And so in this position, I should feel a lot of right side abdominal engagement. I have a couple options here. I can kind of use this right hand for some stability, just placing it on the floor. Or I can even rest the arm up on my head. And I'm just emphasizing trying to pull my right shoulder and right hip together. Once you feel like you have the abdominal engagement portion of this exercise mastered, you can add in a hip shift. So I'm going to use this soft ring just so I can get a little space between my knees. So I'm going to same steps as before. I'm going to push the knees forward, heels and hips back, crunch up my right side. Then once I have this, my right abdominal engaged, I'm going to pull my right knee back and squeeze down into the soft ring here. And same thing, hold and breathe, breath in, all the way out. When I'm completing that hip shift, I'm sucking my right knee straight back and then squeezing down into the tower roll with only my top knee. It will be important that when I pull my knee back, I keep my low back rounded. I don't kind of extend my back to be able to pull that hip back. So what that would look like is doing this to try to pull my hip back versus this where I'm pulling my hip back and my low back stays rounded. If you need to spend a little time just emphasizing getting the abdominals consistently engaged, working on kind of that soft flexion curve to the low back and feeling that top side abdominal working, that's fine. You know, just spend, a few days or a week just emphasizing that portion of the exercise. Once you feel like you have that mastered, go ahead and try to pull the front knee back and down. Throughout the exercise, you should obviously feel that top side abdominal working. Once you incorporate the hip shift, you should also feel the hamstring, inner thigh, and maybe even a stretch in the back hip pocket of the top leg. Complete 5 breaths, I'd say 2 to 3 sets on each side of this activity. You want to try to isolate the muscle activity to those muscles listed, the abdominal, inner thigh, hamstring, and a stretch in the back of the hip. Try to keep other muscles in the body quiet. Keep the neck relaxed. If you need to put your head on a pillow, that's fine. Try to keep your feet flat on the wall that you put your feet on. You don't want to be coming up on your tiptoes, trying to use your calves. Try to keep the feet nice and flat on the wall or the box that you're using. Again, keep the neck relaxed with a pillow just laying on your side. That's it.